The boy longed to be reunited with his mother, but in the next second, he passed straight through her body. His name was David. Ever since his accidental death, his mom, Annie, had changed completely. She hadn't spoken a single word. Desperate, David sought out a boy named William, the only person in the world who could actually see spirits. When William arrived at David's home, his little brother William got distracted by a dragonfly. He chased it through the yard, accidentally snapping a sunflower. David's dad, Jack, scolded him harshly. William felt wronged. When Jack left, William yanked out another sunflower in frustration. David quietly explained, "My dad isn't a bad man. He used to be a gentle teacher, but losing me and watching my mom spiral into grief has been eating him alive. He always comforts mom first when he comes home, hoping she can somehow heal. And those sunflowers? I planted them before I died. That's why he hates seeing them destroyed. Each centimeter they grow marks another month since my death." William fell silent. Later, in David's room, he saw all of David's toys and posters still perfectly in place, as if David had never left. Annie still clung to the fantasy that her son was alive. David tried again and again to get his mother to notice him, but she never could. William suddenly understood how it felt to have loved ones so close, yet completely out of reach. But he also felt helpless. After all, he was just a 9-year-old kid. David, feeling guilty for asking so much of him, left quietly. But then, while wandering around town, William spotted Annie at the market. She was buying more sunflower seeds. Neighbors whispered, "Why not just have another kid?" But they didn't understand. David could never be replaced. William froze in the rain, trying to convince himself not to get involved. But in the end, he ran all the way to David's house. He found Annie in the yard, trying to fix the sunflower William had pulled earlier. David panicked, shouting for his mom to rest, but she couldn't hear him. William blurted out, "I'm the one who pulled it." But Annie didn't seem to hear him either. At that moment, William made a wild decision. If these flowers kept Annie trapped in grief, he would pull out every single one. One by one, he ripped the sunflowers from the ground. Seeing them all gone, Annie broke down completely. For the first time in years, she finally spoke. William seized the moment, telling her about David's last wish, but her focus snapped back to the empty flower bed. Without those sunflowers, she felt she had nothing left to live for. David shouted, "Quick, hold out your hand. Mom used to write messages in my palm. Whenever I was scared, it always gave me strength." William stretched out his hand, and suddenly, David's spirit entered his body. In Annie's eyes, William now looked like David himself. "David," she cried. Memories came rushing back. Annie collapsed, sobbing, holding David in her arms. Through William, David told her, "Mom, I want you to live happily. Even though I'm gone, my spirit will always stay by your side. As long as you take care of yourself and keep living, I'll always be your little boy." His words were like the language of sunflowers, a silent, steady love that always turns toward the light, a sign of new hope. At last, David said goodbye to William, promising to return whenever William needed him. Then he finally let go and moved on in peace. When Jack came home, he was startled to see the yard stripped of flowers. But then he noticed Annie, cheerfully cleaning up with a little cart. For the first time in years, she looked like her old self. Relieved, Jack felt hope again. He was ready to start over and rebuild a happy life with his wife. So, do you have someone you miss deeply? Someone you wish you could see just one more time?